What's up, y'all? It's Jalen. Today, this is the fifth video, and today's topic is revisiting the soundtrack of your life and the lessons in the lyrics. So, thank you so much for, first off, clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. It's been an interesting first 5 days. I don't know if I'll be doing 5 days a week for videos because I kind of just press record and run off the bullets and yap a bit. The structure may change. However, I did say that I was going to do this for at least the first week. And here we are. And today has been an interesting day. It's November 22nd, 2024. And we got some music today. So I was like, why not make it the topic? Kendrick Lamar dropped an album called GNX. It's 12 songs. And if you haven't heard it, we're going to have to squabble up, if you know what I'm saying. And if you don't get that, go listen to his album, and then you might get it. All right. But, yeah, the going back to the lessons in lyrics, right? Have you ever gone back to an old song and realized that it was telling you something that you needed to hear currently today, even though you may have liked it 3, 4, 5 years ago, right? I'm starting to notice since ironically enough, the Drake and Kendrick beef, songs often resonate with us where we are emotionally, mentally, or spiritually at a certain time. And I guess one thing that really made me just pull that microscope out was just the points that Kendrick was making to Drake. Not to say that I believe you should pick a side between the two or anything. I just chose a side, and it was the correct one. But anyway, it revisiting them can uncover hidden messages or themes in our past or your past thoughts and feelings, and it gives you an opportunity to reflect on where what stage of life that you were in or whatever you were going through. And then you could go back and look at the pictures that you may have or the people that you talk to. Those people that you talked to back then may not be here today. So that's even something more to go back on, reflect, be grateful for, or just like be grateful for yourself for moving on if they may not have been a person that you needed in your life or anything like that. So if you have any songs that you have that the lyrics hit different now than they did back then in a more impactful way than you would have expected, please feel free to, drop it in the comments. And, I'd love to hear about it. And if you think that doing album reviews may be something that would entertain you, I would be down to do it. However, I don't know. I don't know. It would be interesting to develop my opinion and just put it out there on the internet. But yeah, write down the lyrics to those 3 or 4 songs that you look at that stand out most now. Put it in the comments, and then what. Let me know what you think they meant to you back then compared to what they do today, and what your takeaway might be from it. I think that this definitely already has helped me in my own realm identify my personal journey, the growth, my current needs, or even, how do you put it, my unprocessed emotions. That's just keeping it surface level. And it kind of put me on this cycle of wanting to explore more of the music that came out during that time versus the things that I would be more inclined to listen to in the first place, or even if it had lyrics, right? But my favorite few songs, I went back. I like the very first song that I learned any lyrics to, because it was my favorite rapper on there. He's an artist out of Georgia, part of a group called Outkast, and his name is Andre 3000. One of my favorite songs, the very first songs that I learned was Millennium, the lyrics to Andre's part by Outkast. hands down one of my favorites, and I probably still remember all of the the whole verse now. Another was "Can't Tell Me Nothing" by Kanye West. I believe that was the Homecoming album, and then we can't forget, like, all of Late Registration and College Dropout. Um, those are some really heavy hitters for me. I recently went back when I was in the Air Force. I went to South Dakota for a while, and one song that stuck out to me was "Devil Eyes" by Hippie Sabotage. And essentially, like, the lyrics don't have very much depth, but it just keeps reminding you. He's like that. He's like, tell him that we're golden, that we're golden, and something about that just stuck with me. And maybe it was, a bit of how I wanted to carry myself, and hadn't quite figured out how I wanted to, or either that I just knew there was something in that resonated with me. And then another song was "Goosebumps" by Travis Scott. I get those goosebumps every time, and those mean something totally different to me now, but I still resonate with it because it kind of dials into that feeling that you get when you kind of tap into your intuition, right? And that then you can get goosebumps from a myriad of things, right? Just pure level of joy, happiness, excitement, and that's what it was. I think that's something that I strove to be within the community that I had inside in the military, in the Air Force in general. We were jet engine mechanics, and our job got tough, but we were also proud to have our job, to say that we work on jet engines, right? So, like, what are some songs for, like, the perfect workout, the perfect cooking vibe, right? Laundry, or even driving. You can think of anything and just kind of put a soundtrack to it, right, that you would listen to, go back to it and listen to those lyrics. And I think that's a little fun experiment to have, with yourself, because you can't go wrong with learning about yourself, in my opinion. So yeah, I think this is the topic that I chose for Friday. I mean, mainly because we got this drop from Kendrick out of the blue. It's 12 songs. I've probably listened to the album twice over now. I'm not going to do any reviews or anything on it just now, unless it's requested, but I'm going to continue to listen to it more. I know that Ice Cube dropped an album. I remember J. Cole also dropped an album. November 22nd, 2024 is an interesting day for music. I believe that the album that J. Cole dropped was an old mixtape, but he wanted to make sure that he got it out, and I fully respect that. But I just want to say that music has connected me to so many people, no matter where I go. And if you're someone that I know personally, I want to just thank you for being a part of my life with music and just our interactions in general, because you know that I hold it dearly, and the experiences that we may have shared together. So if you want to share some lyrics of, I guess, life, I'm always here for that. Hit me up directly. You got my email contact info on here, and if you have my number, then you have it. Say what's up. I'm more than excited to chit chat with you. I've had some people hit me up from overseas. Like, shout out to my homie Brian. I hope you're doing well out there, brother. Keep it down, man, and I'm gonna keep going with this. And yeah, please do yourself a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what video topics that you want for me to yap about for 10 minutes, 12 minutes. I don't care. I'm here. This is kind of more for me, but I'm enjoying it more the more I see people that I know reach out and, kind of just let me know this is a vibe. So I'm here for y'all, and y'all are here for me. So it's a mutual thing. It's going back and forth. I can't thank you enough. We got video number 5 down. 95 more to go, right? Looking back at this video from video 100, I'm probably going to cringe to death. But I'm excited to say that I got to that point. And if you're part of this very first week and just the end of November, more power to you. So I think I will figure out the video schedule more over these next 2 days. And then the next video I drop most likely will be Monday. And then it'll kind of give you an idea for the framework that I want to run with until I feel otherwise, to be honest. If you have any suggestions or some stuff that you do, I'll be working on the editing side more as well, and just kind of streamlining this process to make it easier to fit into the habits and structure that I have into my life. And if there's anything you want to share, feel free to. But that's all I got for tonight. Y'all have a great Friday, great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Say what's up. Peace.